Yema we be akwaba de aba Marego TV so ene so akoye fiada na se emraso se ewo se de sports center twumedie enso fambremo ene so akoye fiada insem ni do so latest nyina nyame adoma o transo no 8 to 10 am ya beba na the global sports abeto am so na ene no fe di kan de tidbit ebebrem ye wi a abja force wa betra se na afi so no ye the discussion segment so enso de aba ene insem be ne be ye ba be ka ho asem Yabere Blasters of Ghana proposed budget be pia necessika wumna no worship ebe oda for yedu nkomo kakra anopa me the story bibro said John Pencil chim say Ghana experience ye will be pa nti work up here ye betima akoye bibi wo ho eno so ye be kan wasem kakra UEFA Champions League and as round of 60 draw na ba PSG Chelsea who ni say ano be shipa but afese ni nyina mo no ye be ka was the kan no the tidbit Ebebramo na afi ye wi abetra se the discuss segment so no abeto so be the Champions League sem no ko emeno so ko nto adaroba yemfa tidbit yemfa ma na afi the akado yemfa no so emeto am so na yenkopie mu e Saudi Arabia na go pie mu e Saudi Arabia Brighton the day the Ruben Neves enso a player baako a ojemo edima ahila e Saudi Pro League nim na obekaye a na se no game baako e ba so a na se abra na se ahila any outer one game no eba so na game no so ekoye draw enso e ho na after game no na Ruben Neves so echem sampa wadaro ma opeso ka bibi kakra ogopie mu e Saudi Pro League na se ni nyina mo no eche se ampa players no basketball no mubo ye ga so bibo basketball na se ball no ekoshe kra na player timi e de ne sakra yi ball no obi kra timi de ne sakra obi kra timi sheda e de sa ball no kra referee yesi VR ejumane so referee ba ko hwe monitor yi okoba o si o hwe nti what I say o chem se nyina so ya de a ya na nye kra se sebe ye ball league na teams ahodo no enso ebo basketball abra e wo se ye football na obi ko ye foul kra obi ni sa ball no kra na referee ko hwe monitor yi na musi o monitor yi a na de hwe kra nsi kra na we no eye ball to na nye hand to ball ene nya ma be so Saudi league o se ehwo mehia se penefo so beti ma hwe na afeso ni nyina mo no eno so etimi abras wani nsama Ruben Neves so diapa na ewie ye na so ema okama enso ewa ha na ye fi Saudi Pro League na ye go piemu ewa Brazil kakra game no eba Santos ene Vasco da Gama enso game eba so na eda Neymar share 2 goals ema Santos we need 2-1 na ohwe de ya obekaya enche be na Real Madrid go piemu Portugal Vinicius Junior share goal na ne jubilation no edin sembebre eba ya na amonfo yusu west awed na se oyade what I say na se kwadu na eno kwa na ma second leg na no Wednesday ba so yi ehun sem so be deja na no na Neymar Junior HM se first leg ba so no after game no Fred Vinicius catch and say Vinicius say wa share goal jubilate amonfo se wo de ne de oye monkey anya hwe na second leg sa share goal wate na o share goal a sa na go di wo Portugal no sa na jubilation no sa fantoas we wo se no ena ma Vinicius say winning goal e ma Real Madrid omo Benfica film na o hwa se odoma na se Vinicius asana na eno agopie mo Brazil dia abra Neymar Junior enso share goal no ono so asana Vinicius say sana enu bia eno so o Brazil o say sa no o de share awiase na obia se obia so ya nipa wata asintia bobo a uye tuntuma no chese bia onso onya nipa 27 pm kakra ene wedi na enso ema okaba na yefre Brazil go pm ewo England kakra ne go pm ewo Man U aseye na abrata ne de Carlos Henrique Casemiro enso a player ba akoko pm Man U a ofi Real Madrid de pm ne bodo ba so ni yepa eno chem so no abra na so o che de ball bo ase nyina player ba kwa na nipa ba kwa oye ni role model pa Zinedine Zidane osi Zidane player be on the ball ni popa na oja bobo ebe coach Real Madrid no debia Zidane kasa oti ni din option ni din say Zidane any role model say no e na ball no Casemiro enso timi abobo ebedu pempe so ya waji trophies outdoor no enso na brabo we ni sema na PM kakra ewo Casemiro so asoye na efi Casemiro asoye go PM ewo Cristiano Ronaldo asoye kakra go PM ewo Ameria omuso ejemo ewo nese Spain Division 2 na Cristiano Ronaldo enso akoto 25% share enso ewo Ameria boboko na neso no so ababe shareholder enso worma na no enewie ye na so ema kama enso worma we ebie kwan ama Cristiano Ronaldo enso abeka players ni bi ho a omuso etimi ato clubs ne bi na omenya sa picture next picture na mamia na yemfa eno so yemfa ema hwefo wo hwe da players ni bi enso etimi ato clubs ni bi a omuso moribo na aguso e konkan na se N'Golo Kante enso atobi Thibaut Courtois enso atobi Kylian Mbappe ono so atobi sa ti players ni bi abra so mba be jai bobo ni nyina bebre na enso eto clubs ni bi a bebre na ya majority shareholder ebisu ya dia owner and afreso de ani nyina mo no chairman to show screen so a Cristiano Ronaldo majority shareholder ewo UD Ameria ewo Spain a ono so akotobi N'Golo Kante Royal Access la enso oye owner sanso ye chairman enso ewo Kylian Mbappe SM Ken enso ono so majority owner enso club name and afreso there Bellerin enso Forest Green ono so majority shareholder so Luka Modric Swansea City also a minority co-owner and also Thibaut Courtois Le Mans FC also a minority co-owner and also Vinicius Junior and so FC Aveca or a majority owner. There's a place na brebena and so gusu to club Sibia when it's my latest Cristiano Ronaldo and also I got UD Ameria or Spain a honum na eda so edi semne mano yego PMO Liverpool for so kakra abrata ni de Ede Cody Martis Gakpo enso a player ba ko jemo edema Liverpool chimsampa last season Liverpool ebo modi kama enso adea na season wonyama encheda enkoye kra o chimse se na wobehia se Liverpool for season we and next season Liverpool person mu si akan UEFA Champions League na ene games aka no se Liverpool enso etimi wini o se ye ball league na ene wa bo draw o cha wolu so a ebeba Liverpool modi bono enso ebeba form o chimsampa be edu nu de o behia se games aka nyina se Liverpool entimi wini se de be ya na se next season no na se UEFA Champions League na Liverpool enso betimi omuso betimi nya biabo a wani sema Cody Gakpo enso de aba na wie na so ema kama Marego Sports Center Jubedi no so yento aswe na if Cody Gakpo ha yenko PMO enso Man U defender ne dem de Jose Diego Dalo Texera enso Chemsa Brantia ne dem de Benjamin Sesko enso player ba kwa oni ball ne ball pa e ka so bi ni ball ne ball a yete Benjamin Sesko oni ball ne ball obeka ya the last 4-5 games no Sesko fi bench a no abebo goal enso de Man U obeka nche bia Man U ko PMO Everton Benjamin Sesko 71st minute no fi bench ebe share goal enso ede ba Man U ede o Chemsa Brantia we oni ball na de bia no fi bench ba o de nese bibi fufuro ede ba team ne mo Chemsa mpa onko so a enye sa na ne ball ni goals o share no ede ma Man U say o da fourth o EPL table no so a wani sema nese Diego Dalot enso diaba na wie ye na so ema kama enso ewa hanom say na ye fi Man U aso ya Yango PM ewo Tottenham for so aso kakra na coach ane din e de Igor Tudor enso enche bia eno so be PM ewo Tottenham ni first game no Arsenal edima no o Chelsea pass game no players ni bi won ma omo instruction kra na omo ntie what I say na say players no attitude ewo park no so ewo form o so buy no wa assess team no wo situation say wom o say challenge da no den challenge e chanjuma bibia na ni na bra ko so a aye no so be ma Tottenham for so do letimi aka EPL league ni ma weni sema PM kakra ewo Tottenham coach ne dem e de Igor Tudor na wie ye na so ema kama na ebutafo enko hwe games ni bia eba so enanwumre ewa monone na emfa de aka no so no entom so say netie nyame adoma ene 8 o'clock no oko piemo ewa English Premier League na Wolves any Aston Villa enso be shia 8 o'clock ena sa game no so eba so oko piemo Spanish La Liga 8 o'clock Levante and Deportivo Alaves and also 8 o'clock German Bundesliga nyame adoma 7:30 Osberg any FC Cologne for so ebe shia oko piemo Italian Serie A na say there Parma and Cagliari and Subesha 7:45. Ugo Pimo friendly Guana and at 7:45 now Strasbourg and Lens for Subesha. When games are Ebasun Yamia Doma and then you and so ever Amonone. Now Ego Pimo enso Europa League no round of 16 24 enso the draw naba here na afa yemo boss way Ferencvaros ene Braha enso ebehia Panathinaikos enso the Red Betis for so behia Sasuna Genk ene SC Freiburg enso behia na Celta de Vigo enso Olympic Lyon for so ebehia and afa Stuttgart enso FC Porto so behia Sasuna Nottingham Forest ene FC Midtjylland from Norway enso ebehia and afa Bologna ene AS Roma into we ebenya Italy Italian affair say Bologna any AS Roma and afa so Lille Metropole any Aston Villa for so ebehia into we ni draw and so EPM kakra and so emao and so ewo no ma we Europa League no na yego piemom ewo adawa no and so Conference League no nefa Conference League there no and so entwam so round of 16 draw and so EPM enewie na afa yemo boss we say na tie Les Sportsman and Shakhtar Donetsk from Ukraine and so ebeshia AZ Alkmaar and Sparta Prague and so ebeshia and afa so Crystal Palace and AEK Larnaca and so ebeshia and afa so Fiorentina and Rakov and so ebeshia nyabia the round of 16 and afa so there Samsun Sport and Rayo Vallecano and so ebeshia and afa so Celje and AEK Athens for so ebeshia Sasura Sigma Olomouc and so any men's 05 for so ebeshia and afa so Rijeka and Strasbourg for so ebeshia when you round of 16 parents are and also aba our Conference League and enumere and also emao na yemfa na say UEFA Champions League there no enter mo so na games ni be na Paris na ba na say na tie ada Paris Saint-Germain any Chelsea any Chelsea beshia so na Real Madrid any Man City Newcastle any Barcelona Bodo and Glimt any Sporting CP Galatasaray any Liverpool Atalanta any Bayern Munich Sanso Atletico Madrid any Spurs any Leverkusen any Arsenal PSG any Chelsea Real Madrid Man City Newcastle Barcelona Bodo and Glimt Sporting CP Galatasaray Liverpool Atlanta Bayern Munich na fe Atletico Madrid any Spurs Leverkusen any Arsenal 20 draw and also Ebaso nyame adoma that 10th and 11th 7th and 8th what I say match here na say ni na be share so na so e wono ma na e che say that 10th and 11th and after so 17th and 18th enti nyame adoma 2 weeks time first leg ni ba so na first so no there 17th ni 18th no na second leg ni so ba so kama and so e wo ho na yen go play World Cup kakra na FIFA for dia ba say World Cup no sika no se ni de yatum kakra sika no se mu ayedu papa na country so omko World Cup no sika omenya no ano ohye enso ewo ho na hwe mu dia winner no ebenya $50 million eni sika de obeje what I say the better so me no $33 million and have so the better so miensa beji $29 million the better so 9 and so beji $27 million the better so 5th and 8th no beji $19 million 9th and 16th no one bedu run of 16 no beji $50 million 17th ni 32nd beji 11 na fe omo fi group stage no o beji $9 million when sika EPM kakra e wo FIFA World Cup a nyame ade ba so June America Mexico any Canada sika no modu pa 50 million de bi wo what I say na de ye di so kra no ye go pie mo Sudan na Sudan 4th division na e honum de ye bobo wi a man of the match no na ya man ye kan say inji oye what I say de obewini no ti galo na ekura no inji oye ti man of the match no inji ana we nye say we asofo say we inji oye bottle ana galo ana mbwa nji go pie mo Sudan 4th division na ye bo league wi a na ye bo game wi a de obeji man of the match no ye man no inji oye what it is only car uni a year inji oye go yede iti Sudan for 4th division every game bia de obewini bia na player bia obebo no money bia no inji oye what I say iti when he say pip kakra e was Sudan say division 1 for the mom iron what I say nasco for mom iron iti go mad there inji oye de odi yede what I say iti division 1 for no mo de na bi iron ni ada the nasco for na man of the name man iron iron there nka ene odi go business iti buta for face answer na yenye ese bia player no ni iron wo fie ti we say no ebia na woka na ka na chento nyanji oyo na oda akoye ya wate iti so office ebia Ghana ha nkwa na homo football nko yi a ba we 4th division nti we nji oyo de ya na ye se Robert Musa betime de go moto mu a o betime na go eche ode ade ti be mu nyina betime age nji oyo e de ya ade wate neti be se no oni Patrick me de mu ko Sudan na mu ko ho go de mu betime age man of the match sa baby tell ni Marego betime age ni nyina wate ase achusam usu betime age bo ho wate na mo nyanji ode go kam na e fe tebusa fo efesi a na yo an ke ti se wo ye wo kire wo sa afi na wa ye ya no de itike itu de me no be ko wate na afi ukra de e bia nji no beji miensa kra per match wate se ball no ni ball pa iti ni nyina mo do ye di besia na ye twa ga ye ko ba e discussion segment ba ye bisa se ene no blasters un sem so be ko so pa na budget no e bi wo papa de edi ko world cup anu odin enten ke se eni FIFA die kura nke ya yepe wo de obeji ehi no ke ya yepe ti o de ye nkomra na ye metra se na afesu ye ni nkomo kakra enso e wa ntebu so fo wadaroma pacho ye besisi a
Fly away, yes, I'll fly away.
Glorious Event Center is the perfect venue for all your special occasions. From wedding ceremonies and birthday parties to funerals, live band performances, corporate events, and private gatherings, we've got you covered. Let me show you around. We also have spacious conference rooms, restaurants, canopies and chairs, guest rooms, live bands and spinning equipment for your services. Glorious Event Center also provides video coverage and photography services for all your special occasions. Locate Glorious Event Center at Akuse Junction off the Temakosombo Highway. For bookings, please call 020-167-2828. Glorious Event Center, your perfect venue for all your corporate and private events.
Oh yes, I'll fly.
Are you thirsty and in need of well-purified water to quench your thirst? I recommend Glorious Natural Mineral Water. Produced through reverse osmosis to the highest quality, this highly purified water is perfect for any occasion, being it wedding ceremonies, parties, funerals, engagements, and many more. Contact Glorious Natural Mineral Water on 0548 493522 or 0503 130395. We produce in bulk quantities, so just let us know how much you need. We are located at Kpong Ahunjo off the Temakosombo Highway and Dakuman, Nyamiche, Abeche Street. Glorious Natural Mineral Water, so refreshing.
Hello viewers, Marego TV brings you the latest news in the world of sports, both foreign and local news. Marego TV brings you quality presentation, good analysis, that discussion segment. Catch Marego Sports Center Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Marego Global Sports every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Join me, Champions Live, and my crew as we delve into matters arising in our sports fraternity. Follow our social media handles: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Marego Sports, the best from the East.
Every morning brings a new opportunity, new conversation, and a new beginning. Wake up to the power of information, inspiration, and entertainment on Marego TV's morning show, The Morning Dew. Join me, Nana Soyo, as I engage policymakers, entrepreneurs, farmers, youth leaders, and people in the neighborhood shaping our nations, dissecting into issues that matters most in our communities and beyond. This is where your voice is heard. This is where your community is celebrated. This is where Ghana connects. Remember to join us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Locate Marego TV at Akuse Junction, Okwenya, off the Tema Akosombo Highway. Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Ebusafo na se yakoton ade kakra yaba ni nyina mo no ha Marego TV Sports Center Jumedie na eneweri na so ema kama so bebe wo bia no kopie mo Facebook search Marego TV MAREG search MAREG obenye bia hwe ka wafa comment ni bra ye de insem nyina so begu wo kama na afi so no ada YouTube nso search ko YouTube mo amo no ne ene chiro nyina YouTube no na say MAREG wo search like na share subscribe YouTube na say ya bibia so benye bia hwe TikTok Instagram X nyina subscribe na say Marego TV programs nyina on my nyina enso emaw ene awie medin biom no e the champion slide na no den ba ye ba ka ho asem the Blasters of Ghana nyame adoma John ye call World Cup ehun sem so eba ni nya se propose budget bi aba John Pencil say Ghana ye were experience no ye call 2006 ye could run of 16 yes also could do 2010 quarter finals 2022 there group stage wa naja ye pay baby fire ye be fie to see this 3 World Cup yi chese ye nya experience no ye were experience pa say Ghana beat me to final of the World Cup say Morocco could do semi final na say Ghana yen so beat me for World Cup I could do final John Pencil uni ne ya adwen and also ne nya adwen then the Blasters of Ghana me pacho muma ini kakra budget no na membu boso the Blasters of Ghana your budget for World Cup no a proposed budget me pacho nyewe ya a proposed budget for World Cup no Ghana your proposed budget for World Cup anu ohye na odiba ye sidi mu a ebi won pa o pepe into omenya na omode atoso into the yehwe we in CDs or say pre-tournament no na say ye ko ball friendly match ni ade a sika e wom no 13,630,723.90 pesos. Group stage 66,716,599.00 do. Run of 32 7,325,661 dot to do chire. Say Ghana could do run of 32. Run of 16 you could do $920,000. We got the actual dollars and choose this simple. T. But we call the next one na yenye T. It's Ghana could do quarter finals at $1,137,000. Hey, quarter final boom. You could do semi finals wa $1,365,000. Mu we massive shark for no. Munya calculation. Mun convert it to your CDCs here. Na Ghana could do final $1,840,000. Ghana could do final $1,840,000. Maybe total never say na mo yeah iti mo am we shark ti total ni iti we no obo anu ambo ni ya na akoya asemsa iti we billion no about million no about thousands and away a million 146,268,659.80 pesos 146,268,659.80 pesos na sa 80 pesos ko ai kwai the 80 pesos to meji ana iti asho form show on Facebook any baby ano na share budget way na analysis we ba na compare way to 2022 there no na aka wasem say de bia Ghana be ko World Cup be sika opp ho sa ya na ye sika no kwa doso chain nipa na iti pacho a we Ghana sika na 146 million me pacho World Cup sika no na ye mbo so pa information for na say bia World Cup sika no kwa ni we iti we no World Cup no do beje no obenya $50 million. World Cup no the obeje no obenya $50 million. The better so mieno obenya $33 million. The better so biensa obenya $29 million. The better so 9 $27 million. The better so enum eni enwotwe obenya $19 million. Na say omedu quarter finals no mo asabi mutumi nko ayi sa semi final no now mo amedu 9 to 16 quarter final one or 16 for no omo benya $15 million. Now face no group stage for na ye be you mo free maybe a third best for ni ade no we benya $11 million. Now face no mo a group stage wa ebia wenya 1 point people dey akofie no ebia wenya 9 enukra bi wom wenya 9 million bi dey akofie itabuta bo eni sema e ba beka afa mo my Champions League no draw na minsan ebubo so kakra na enye ya na nkoswa Champions League no na me boss nti we ni nyama miere ba be hwe nyame adom ochra ye be san to aso aha Paris Saint-Germain any Chelsea game ni baso Chelsea ko away first 10th and 11th match Real Madrid versus Man City Newcastle versus Barcelona Bodo and Glimt versus Sporting CP ben kanu enra say Bodo ni Sporting fo nhiana enye ya na ben twa wetwa Galatasaray any Liverpool Atalanta any Bayern Munich hey we na Bayern ko Atletico Madrid any Spurs we the Atletico ko Leverkusen any Arsenal we the Arsenal ko 80 we any games are ever so round of 16 10th 11th match 17th 18th match na second leg no so abaso iti abusafo we ni sema be kan wa say Joe Pencil say Ghana ye betima ko do semi final na nya ska ni bi ye betima ko do final na so ni agibi sa Argentina timije Italy timije Germany timije a ye so betima agibi John Pencil say betima che nti ye na inu nkomo na odi John Pencil ya adwe say ye team ya kofi ya wo injury ni adade umutimi bono John Pencil angasa kwa o heavy sir nti e da fa ya kawa say me ba wo comment no e papa ze wana bibia anya fine na do so na nti na munye sa so dia so be so munye bidia na enye hwe se e be ko yesu ye ko Canada ni bia it's 146 million yes we benye bia dipa na nka say eno 146 million we ba billions ebi wo mo
I say yes be 1.14 billion
baby won pay isika baby won pa iti abjafo akwa ba mu hu ye de about to dey say na omiemi a wey say na ora ho
we say Harriet
ora ho
message Harriet
in a way make me can say miracle because of the budget because me hesika podu a ekọ last time nkwa hwa so
there be who can say ora ho was sika men so can say fufu iti uni ben kwa say kwa yenye de ya
say me na miracle ena ni ama miracle no na me ka kire
ben oni bi ye ye
aha
ana we ya ka say kire wa na ma ora
me ma sem na me ka ena no so can na sem pe
ana we ya ka we kire na ma ora ho
say slide me dey na oti ana ben dey na oti
me na mi bi say
enti me yi wa no
ena bi say o ben nya mo to na mi kiye bada say ben atwe we ya ka we kire na wa ye yi sa we ya be kire mo kire ho na abra ye wu na no na gusu awa
na ye chi ho asem nya obi sa me no ehun mo e me de ama ho
sa
me see budget last time budget
enu na
na ama me ra
sika na mo ra
yes
ben so the run who the oye okay
I'm fine
so when you agi sika no like sika no when you ho kama
no the money I'm not happy with it
okay.
No.
But
I know why he's not happy when you were reading the budget and things some notifications were popping up when I'm home here
be ha ju ko oh enu na money ra it yema Patrick
you went to friend and then maybe you have broken heart but you be crying because you think the so
into broken heart one sem now
broken heart
say Patrick achieve broken heart
children na who call you na say na also ba back on your family member the
let's go buy yourself broken heart here na nya Patrick the party go TV so na when you broken heart
and no see here broken heart na dey so experience the best teacher meboa
oh ben dey say when you bia ben dey
so let me say these are farmer me dada and the way they
ben dey these are the man
okay so I can't say na where me nyasem no kan me jintu
okay man
when will
me jintu
send me catch up you saw his demeanor and mannerism
me jintu ti say onu no kan onu no kan at least on the so to me mama to me mama science e che say obi nya broken heart say ni say no yam me hu say na me
ben obetumi ama science say
obi nya broken heart
say mannerism
okay
see how tenacity
say na why
so you start with
okay he was sad
so you
because suddenly there was a change in his
posture.
Yeah.
Sika obu boy no.
Sitting. Look at him also sitting.
Yeah.
Sika obu boy.
He's sitting.
Why he is?
It's a way there. He relax himself.
It's when I'm
Sika na obu boy no. Na mama rap.
Miss Rewa says Sika ne dia fine but before from Miss Rewa me na ma to Jawa no afre me. Na yetimi sisi assembly kama na me bia fine because me pese Patrick Benya bia na mpacho ye no kreso a ozo hwe wo suye wate na enye ye nti se ne tete no se ne de abofo be na afa ni nkomo kakra ben e dey have your say beba obe 2 minutes to wi a na ya transe na ya pense mo na ye di nkomo enso e dey afa nsema eno so ye di ba ene e ben fire call be 2 minutes be na afa yen ka de aka enso ento amuso.
Okay, so as you all know, the Muslims are in their holy month.
Yeah.
Meaning, irrespective of who you are, you have to fast.
Yeah.
So all athletes, including footballers, they are also fasting. Now, in Germany, when some of them start their match before the fasting break.
Yeah.
So in Germany, they stop their match for them to break their fast. Yeah. I think in England they also do that. But in France, they don't do that.
They don't do
yes,
that.
In France, irrespective of whether you are fasting or not, they will allow you to continue playing. So in a game that Nantes were playing, Nantes goalkeeper Antonio Lopez decided to fetch injury so that his Muslim teammates Mustafa and the rest can break their fast. And then when he actually went down injured, his teammates went to the touchline to take some banana and also break their fast. So after he did that, he has been receiving a lot of plaudits. He has been receiving a lot of praise that what he did is very commendable. So we have to say Antonio Lopez in this scenario thought about his teammate, the teammate of the opposition who are Muslims, and he helped break their fast. So this is nice. Now let's go to the Europa League. In the first leg of the game between Fenerbahce and Nottingham Forest, Nottingham Forest went to Turkey and defeated Fenerbahce by 3 goals to nothing.
Yeah.
So Fenerbahce had to do a remontada when they come back to England. Unfortunately for them, they took a 2 goals lead, which had Nottingham Forest railing. But Nottingham Forest actually got one back through Hudson Odoi.
Yeah.
So the game finished 4-2 on aggregate. And then after the game, look at what the Fenerbahce's fan did. The truth is, those Turkish fans, they are some of they are the most violent fans in Europe.
Yeah.
They are very, very violent. If things don't go their way, it's either they will boo you or they will hit you with something. I can't remember last week or last 2 weeks, there was a game in the Turkish first division, and then in the 87th minute, a goal was scored. The Turkish fans got angry and they used bicycle to hit their linesman. That is how violent they are. So I think I don't know the sanction that will be meted out by UEFA, but it needs to be heavy. Yeah. You cannot go to the home of another team and then vandalize their seat like this because you lost. And then Ronaldo, since he turned 30, he has been in so much form. So since Ronaldo turned 30, he has scored 502 goals. Since Harry Kane also began his footballing career, he has also scored 502 goals. But we can also be oblivious to the fact that Ronaldo started as a midfielder. So after 30, he scored more goals than when he was 30, because before he turned 30, he was more about dribbling and doing the fancy stuff. But after he turned 30, he became more of a poacher. So he has 502 goals since turning 30, and then Harry Kane also has 502 goals in his whole career. We can add the penalties and everything, but it is very impressive of Ronaldo cementing his place as the greatest goal scorer in football. Now, when Chelsea went in for Garnacho, a lot of Chelsea fans were not happy because we saw how frustrating he can be when he was at Manchester. So, according to reports, Chelsea are telling Garnacho that you either improve or we sell you when the season ends. And I'm not surprised, even though I think he has 11 goals involvement. It is below what Chelsea fans were expecting of him. It is below what we Stanley and Lawrence that brought him were expecting of him. So he has the talent. It's the application that is missing. So Garnacho, the message is clear from Chelsea board: you either improve or you are sold in the summer.
Well, no crime, many Liam Delap, Chelsea for your beton. Or by Wasampa.
Chelsea fans, Chelsea are doing try and error.
Open striker was 90 power Chelsea was ano. The lab the Wasamba.
Wasamba, sir.
So Torres or by name for bad. That's a Torres the any year. Lukaku so by name for but that's a Lukaku dey no see
no but at least Lukaku
but the lab they has a crowd ni ball control ni delivery and crowd na Brandon got 35 and anka man you for
when he was at Ipswich they actually give him the space to operate because teams attack more so they will just hit it long for him but at Chelsea teams are they go low so you have to use your head to navigate and then evade the defenders. He can't do that.
Pedro amukoto na.
O dia my church ko never we never dey lap ne.
It's a so we ni sama na say Ben and so etiaba you hear now fe ye ni nkobo party uboko there.
No me adom me ho ye.
Say the bibia dedi.
Bibia dedi.
Sir. Have you say there say come main discussion.
Yeah no.
Eti ebusafo na say ye bedin ko but dey come me charge from Patrick John Pencil say Ghana you say you experience 2006 2010 2022 you that experience ni exposure say ye ko World Cup afia ye betimi akodu semi final any final na Nepal boy ni say place nya fit na face World Cup no do so am be say Ghana ye kra team Only John Pencil ya Jane would you say the all kind of hair no crack. Now you bet me do what's Patrick.
Well, it's like I think him being part of the technical team. And both tie in the Sanka, your Red Cup now, and you require the expectation you bet me do finals. But I'll compare as it stands now, if you players more club level, a problem. So what I say. Now, John Painter himself, so him being a former player of the Black Stars, he has been to the Red Cup before. 2006, not as squad now. Afterwards, back or witnessing the performance of the national team in the other World Cups. So I think, sir, in a way. You might have the expectation, but the question you should ask yourself is, say, do we have the men for that? That's what I say. Because as a player and as a coach now, or share the caliber of players are on no more World Cup, as compared to the current players we are having now. On performance, no, is it the same?
Okay. Quality, no.
Quality, no, is it the same? Was I know said before coach be ebe have that sort of target no onim the caliber of players are or they call onim each player behind work rate
okay
so what I say
with you pa
onim each player behind them the work rate current players here away and then Black Stars your cobalt tournament we call different players in your regular time our Black Stars no
in here from
and Rahibia, as I said, we the old faces. Jordan, are you party and the likes now? All the time, when you call up, day in, day out, every tournament and say competition be a one. But the new faces are hiding. I bet joining. So you ask yourself that those new players now more mobile. How do they get addicted to the team? Adapt it to the team. We had all the players in the previous World Cups 2018, 2022. And those very years, and had to, and the West.
2018,
Russia. 2022,
and 2010.
2014, any 22,
2014, say you call Brazil.
Yeah, call Brazil.
Say only you call talk we be back 200.
And
any of you move, ever.
And if I call by Obesu or TV so. Mukai.
Mekai. I know some kind of person me koko.
Quite.
So what I say, it's a be a wa compare your performance from the previous participations na ya koye no. Enti na ode kasa. When nyame one was assistants now so we had the new backroom staff now na most of the coaches na they aka ho no well experienced. So behind the scene, maybe there have been one or two discussions among them, and they know say, oh, definitely we share your players here. you bet me edu baby. But to me, I think that it will be very difficult. I wouldn't say that because I'm here Ghana and in America, so definitely me for all kind of so because me compare players now you one any on performance. And I'm going into such a tournament, only well prepared. There's no way I'll bet me heading. Edu baby I want to say you're quite bad you be do. So I think he has to come back and look at the West.
Then John Pencil, your assistant coach. Wabobo Nibida. Work out qualifies a boy AFCON DA on him terror on him players, you know. Why assess team, you know. We won't say team ni team ni strength and any weakness. Or your former player, blasters. Make time you qualify your coach can vet more than there. If you walk up. You qualified to 1 of 16 pencil mboso craft flag ya go say ashe nyumi o kan bi ene unyama bebere ujidi say the pencil aka no 2006 2010 2014 2022 yakoba kuma ko 4 ye wo yenya that experience e betima could do final and we are dreaming and John Pencil is dreaming.
You know, it is not bad to have self-belief. So I like that from John Peter that he has self-belief. You know, there's difference between reality and delusion. Delusionally, Ghana can win the World Cup. Realistically, it is impossible. You see, even in our last 2 AFCONs, we were eliminated in the group stage. And then we didn't even go to the last AFCON. And then the AFCON is like, you know, the preparation ground for the World Cup. So you didn't even qualify for the AFCON, and then you want to go and win the World Cup. You know, we have big fishes and sharks.
Yeah.
The AFCON is big fish. The World Cup is the sharks.
Okay.
So you are going to meet sharks where you have world-class players and then you have world-class coaches. You see, I would say we have the players that we can actually use to go far. But you look at the technical team. You look at Brazil, you see Ancelotti. You look at Germany, you have Nagelsmann. You look at what's the name, England, you see Thomas Tuchel. All these are world-class coaches.
Luis de la Fuente.
De la Fuente, all of them are there. You look at Portugal, you have Roberto Martinez. Yeah. But then you check Ghana, you see Otuado with 5 people sitting behind him. There's Monofei and the rest. Come on. It does, I said, you know, it's good he has to believe, but realistically, it is virtually impossible. It's impossible. I think we can make it to the round of 16. If in good extreme cases,
CBI be England,
Croatia, those ones. But against Croatia and Panama, we have a chance. But England are just too good. England are just too good. So, you know, if he says we can go to the quarter-final, I will agree with him because he's done it before. But winning that World Cup, and he shouldn't compare our case to Morocco. Morocco, it has been groundworks from the very beginning. We spoke about last time where they pump billions into their football grassroots. So it has been systematic. They didn't just stand up, oh, you are a Ghanaian born here. So no, they started from somewhere. You understand? The Hakim Ziyech, Amrabat and the rest. It was a project they started years ago. So if you said quarter-final, I will agree with him. But to say we win the trophy, it's impossible.
All right. And the Abuja for winning some of the force so there, but once only on my again. Say you beat me, I could do next semi-final, and next you beat me share Argentina, you beat me share Brazil, you beat me share England, you beat me share Germany, you beat me share Spain, Portugal, you beat show beer. Now be saying to me show beer. You beat me share. We see when someone else said John, so they are by you call the next one also. You check the proposed budget, take a budget to one seven kakra. You might much ever twice so. Na it's a budget, you know. Mope baako no mami ansa de be enye we mope baako kantinti de player de da ho atintin sa no na me can no wo wi mom sa what I say ete ne nyina ye beka nsem so e de afa na se e ada the blasters ye propose budget a e kwako pie mo e wo parliament na afi ya approve ne ye unsa pass say ne sika ye de call World Cup ni nie me da nya me shira we ya na mpeno what I say ite pre-tournament, you know, sa NT so one ma. Patrick, budget in a good honorarium so comma management, you know, also budget $310,000. Aye,
honorarium. They gave it a special name. They are using English to confuse us. Honorarium to management committee.
Yes. so almost a juma on my year name
63,000 champion me come and know
10,000.
No, that I think that is the total package for them.
Yeah.
In 2022, how much did they take? Is it 600,000?
600, yeah.
Where each took 100,000.
100,000, yes.
And now it's 63,000.
Randy Abbey could give 100.
So Randy Abbey, no, you are chopping at Cocoa Board.
You
are chopping
blasters.
You even chopping the journalist one. What is it?
Our body's got go man. So you or your Cocoa Board CEO. Or your ECU, sir.
Cocoa Board CEO.
And your Cocoa Board CEO. And or so a blasters management or what you say?
He's a journalist too.
Or Metro TV. Into a genie.
So he take from your left, right, center.
It's a battery. You go battery patch up more your budget for 2022 World Cup no. Now you far compare the two. Na fe ni nyina mu no ye na bibia nko ye pa enso e wo honoma na se e ade a ye beka ho asem enso e wo ha na ye hu de ekoso enso e wo ha nom se na o hwe de a na e chese 2022 no budget senior group stage no 8,000 8,162,200 do actually run of 16 and also 8 million sir. It's a semi-final 40 million. It's a way ASCA. It's a expenditure now $14.1 million. And then CCA, you propose here. First, 8.1. And expenditure, BBR total estimated budget, Nina, 14.1 million. Yes. And 1.5.
That's even a semi-final.
Yes.
So all of them will be like 30 something.
Yes, 30 something. Yes. It's It's where a budget. You call 2022. Now, or say the budget was partially funded by FIFA, which provided $1.5 million to augment the Blasters' preparation and $9 million for group stage participation. Say the FIFA crowd is covered.
It's the same like we from the group stage to you qualifying.
Yeah.
10 million is for you.
Yeah.
So irrespective of
yes.
it's 10 million. So that's the same thing.
It's Patrick Yako, your budget no na any unkomo.
Sly, I think Blasters and especially when it comes to Sikasem. You must be Afroin. Yes. In a sense, you are Pompiska. They call Blasters. At the end of it, you get good results.
It's over.
O compare proposed budget yaba. And then your last World Cup I acquire. Besides, say, Ska put you put into the team. Per diems. Transportation, feeding, and the likes.
Accommodation in
a safe phone, accommodation in a safe phone. You better tournament, a baby at your film in a group stage. The question I may be some say, says can I, ye Emma Blasters no. I didn't any from other disciplines. The same amount, no. Yes, we have from other disciplines. Now, most of you outcome I heard a say World Cup, one big tournament, be our corner say be one prepare on here. It never be great, Missy. Does that give us the chance? Say anytime be a Becobiano, there should be huge sum of money to be placed on the Black Stars. Are we going to play because of the money? European teams, our multi World Cups, Ube Kumkrana, or my budget crying soon, yeah, SF and I develop no. We are able to raise such huge money into the team. Now countries are more developing. A band tournament now multi winning. Ube come budget and do half of year. And consider bank. And I say, you know, we're ready. I so better. say your budget, let's reduce the budget per our your standard. Yema players no any management say you are going in to make a name for yourself. But all I know, we are player. Now say they are tournament. It's we need break. In the sense that all corner, one you are going to make name for yourself, and then the country as a whole. Into who call one call ball home or then now back. Ne more size kapudu nyina. Then why? What about mine ka? That's my point now. What about mine ka? They said GFA and then even the government as a whole football ministry no. Almost trans no mo hwe. Your budget here they call major tournaments. Especially when it comes to the Blasters. Oko other national teams under 17 both men and women, under 20 both men and women, and clubs for almost to make tournament, especially when we have a black queen say almost to make major tournament. It has only been winning and also make places from first to third position. On Bebano, on Moped DMs. Now, yeah, what you be
under 24 mo ball qualifies best 6 months in Chomuka. Baby Nanya injuries are Omotifi, the Black Princesses. And I don't know, still Ministry of Finance, the National Sports Authority, JP, was still na in Chomuka. Omusika no cannot still that so Chomuka. Twaso. And so,
yes, I ask Cano, at the Black Star aspect. On Beko Bebano, and Koye. When you go to other disciplines, ye Ghana Hana, the other disciplines, and I said, sports beer, and fast will be in this one. But when you go to other countries, that's where they make their names. Then Blasters budget, everybody more. Young Chiche, manage other disciplines, and I say other football teams, no, also. Nayenji, Dina, SSA.
So Beka say, the icon of our football, the Blasters. Open national team, kono one or Mama Ghana yeji din ko be the Blasters. Unyini say eno na ama se bibia na obia person ni sika na ye twa sika kese the ama Blasters and our patron.
Sly.
Because Beka say other national teams no apart from that 2000 and no muku ni ba ya. Emela say Mama Kano still ye pian kran ke mfante fu say bia Blasters no in terms of quality players ye wo any day per se je no nyini se no ntina bibie ne aso ne PPNs kan egum
Sly who can say be we say Blasters the icon of what the country yes sir then the man Blasters the icon of the country a achievement titifo no achieve we winning AFCON. When was the last time you winning AFCON?
82.
How many years now?
Actually
just recent AFCON when man qualified. What am I say? Omo winning AFCON titi omo making name Emma Ghana no. Because I said then times no crap next guy he and omunya.
Say rebel say ko fimu time ya promise you omo lotto kios. Still na anyejuma what I say Libya 63-65 Sata lotto kios I got Johnson mun kona mun ko jimbra muba na mubaji lotto kios be si ne do lotto kios ko amunya hu
promise na ya promise no kwa anko but because they were determined and willing to fight for the nation they went all out and won the trophy
but Sata no nyi say Sata me na se say ade na mi no because unyi Sata na e passion e dem money ana
anything I make say near my players no and management nankasa around Blasters and omani bebre no say yet or more than omusika no so what I say yet omusika no so cobra to make a perform and also to make a gia we are giving you an amount of this
yen komra yen gata ye Blasters for so mun komra
tie me to say yeah, to say say budget you say. You bet me slash budget into 2.
Yes, slash no.
Yes, into 2. apart from accommodation or other expenses, I be omo per diem, omo winning bonus, and the likes. No, you bet me at so.
Say omo anya no per say ya no appearance fee.
And in your account, sir, winning bonuses in your account.
First, near teaching. But say an appearance fee.
But in your account,
I make an wabo one more name or bedrooms.
I didn't say.
Yet me flow be now got time blast as benches are.
Obi to be got tournaments and already can go.
Obedi ni sika.
1 minute crowd, oh, nyambo.
And you never go bo be as to throw it. And yes, can you muntiana? So I
was still going to for how long are we still going to repeat that?
Into Raho.
Mirror aho. And a man better than my dinner. Be cancer.
It unya scanner yentis one.
Yentiso.
But compared 2022 DNA, a few days anchor, a pew, and
2022, and at this very year there I am. Difference over in Yahibia. Bear 1.8 per minute calculations. Bear
35 to 18. So it's like 15 million cut off.
Yes.
So it's still okay, but
Yatisu. By a bit more.
it is a blast and I Sika performance.
And your performance. Ye disca and a rab blast as anymore. Ever corner outcome near there. 0. Once other national teams put in their money, go all out, and what? Come out with something. John Prince can accept no all can say or expertise and can be doing finance or compared to Morocco. And I bet they can carry no. If you have Morocco investment or more year, and the mom could do baby, I'm do ye. Aside that, last year, we have Morocco national teams. From performances.
Under 17, under 20.
Under 17, under 20. National team, Nanga Sampo. And they were able to host a couple of tournaments. I had them, and they said, and they are blasters and called tournaments. And they Sikaba.
Okay. Hold on. Me other 2 questions. Maybe so. Enoch and Suyebuadi about say, experience in which way is it based on the 4-time appearances or based on players? Apart from Kudus Party and Jordan Ayew, where large experience is talking about? Opaje said John Pencil, they no can't say they say any experience or say say I call worker 4 times and I say players no more experience anything and John Pencil kasa when the question and I say yeah Enoch yebo anyame adoma eduada wa besada. Titi part you am Ben budget naba sika naba we no $dollars o $dollars one sem na ye kan what I say Ghana sika ye call work up ye the budget aba Ben then no kind of budget
146 million cedis, $13 million. You know, comparatively to the ones that came out in 2022, it's a huge drastic cut down. But still, as Patrick said, there are other disciplines that need this money more. You know, so the winner will take 50 million, and then out of the 50 million you are taking, you are spending 13 million. The group stage and your qualification money is 10 million, and then you are spending 13 million. Now, let's not forget that accommodation is provided by the host. Your feeding is provided by the host. So if Ghana is playing in Canada, Canada is the one that should give them the accommodation and whatever they will take. You understand? So in that aspect, Ghana will not spend any money. Now, to put this into perspective, I am a bit not happy because 13 million. You see, in Ghana, our problem is that we quote a lot of things in dollars. So you will think that is something small. I quite remember in 2014, the budget exceeded the money the winner would take. And then in that same 2014, when Germany won the championship, they actually gave out their winning bonuses to charity. So that's what Patrick is saying, that you just go and come. And then maybe what we will give you, we give you. Because all of you make money at your club size already. It's not that you are poor. Maybe in a section of Benjamin Asari that's playing in the local league that don't have enough. All of you are making money in your various clubs. Some of you is taking 150 to 200,000 in Man City. So they make a lot of money. Some people might be in agreement with the budget, saying it's a drastic cut down. Some people might not be in agreement because In my opinion, I think 6 or 7 million could have been okay. Yeah, because the host nations will provide majority.
Everything,
Your traveling, security, and everything it will be provided. And then, so maybe it's a few things that you will spend money on. So I don't have much to say. If they go and do well at the World Cup, we will all forget the amount of money that they send there. But if they go and then they are eliminated in the group stage, then we will have a problem with this particular money. So for now,
Ben, my question is that let's compare what they have said from 2014. Now 2022, 2026, every 4 years, biano, yet tisika say, Edu Komaya blasters, or Omukudu tournament na, the intimate Fabi Ghana for say, Yakone, Akoye Bibina, Sebio, ye young faso, Sikano, so, Yana do baby Omuko Baswa, a contana, I cannot cry, so Mumma Ghana for, Etia Sequenukana, and say, Ben, don't you think that Yenny Ese blasters, no? Don't you think, say, first and anka passion? Say ya tro musika into say ko World Cup na ya mfa sika dodo anko a ya na sometimes no e ma be hu performer ben if I so ben enya with this amount of the quantum of sika bebebe ye ka ho asem ya ye call just 1 month tournament na ya call senye na asamba na ya better say Ghanaians we are sorry ben.
You know, there needs to be allocation. That's the truth. There needs to be allocation for every national team. But my only problem is it is too much. There needs to be allocation. That one is the truth. But it is too much. As you said earlier, you know, in years gone by, it was more about passion because money was not in football then. But now it is more about the money rather than passion. That's why you see John Boy kissing the money. But as I said, it's an improvement because it has been cut down drastically. I think 15 million less. So in some facets, they've done well by reducing it from 29 million plus to 13 million. But as you said, in years gone by. In 2010, no one cared about the money because they did very well. Yeah. In 2008, no one really. In 2006, no one really cared. Yeah. But in 2014, we cared because they didn't do anything. In 2022, we cared because they didn't do anything. So for now, we are caring. But if they go to the World Cup and they do well, then it will not be an issue of that sort because at least, you know, they gave us value for the money. But in my opinion, it is too much. Okay. $13 million is no small money. Stoke City and Bournemouth, they built their training complex with 10 million and 9 million. So the 13 million is too much. But for now, we cannot be judgmental until they come back from the World Cup. And then let's see if they will give us value for the money or they will just go and spend the money and come back.
Okay. All right. It's able to for winning summer. I be there for so at the body na Marego TV Sports Center. Jumedi and I was so good so show on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, baby. Now so you share. You say share blasters. Your proposed budget pending for approval. What you say? And for G2ma. They say no and you call World Cup. No. Would you say scan door so do? Would you say was say to me so? Pardon, says scan door so do. Ben so say door so do. But your corner your dear and then the value for money. But your corner your share. And sometimes say nyama bebre and e cost so say yakọ bebre na ye ho hwe Patrick mama mi sa wasem kakra unyi ni se otia na o ka blasa hu sem se sika ni doso unyi ni se 2026 ye kwa ye betimi akoma amafo ni ewu se Ghana afedi ye yesu nyama bebre nti no ye betimi dum pempen so bia ebe ye obi anwawa ena se sebi ye konso na ye yanko ya ade a should we forgive them by accepting the apology? Say we are sorry and Ben Patrick. Aside sika ho ya yes some di akonyina no. Should we forgive them if they come back? No man fa hwe Patrick.
It's like my question is must we always wait for the worst to happen? Ego see that Ben and Obeka, I'm sorry. So to prevent you from saying that I'm sorry, no, why don't you go in for the best? Because 2014, you call Brazil, a moon and some you buy, then they see. Yet Tisika organizing committee, Jemefer Commission, if yes.
Commission of Inquiry.
Yes. In some way, PPA move a buy.
White paper no down. Say be beyond my. And
Jemefer Vienna. say make can and let me put it this way. Definitely commission you there will be recommendations.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean say recommendations now more mine. You find here Jumana.
Say be among the
was I remember in one of the recommendations, recommended say and say ye call tournament.
This is
yes, this is Kako. At the same time, the management committee and I said technical team might be call tournament and say so more doors.
They say woman number 17.
17 management committee can wo.
Yeah, munka. To munka it say the blaster bear 45 contingent never call. So out of that 13 million, the management committee is already taking 310,000 already.
Yes,
out of it. Yes. Before the technical staff also take their own. Then the playing body also take their
own. Why wouldn't you think say players in any break?
Baby now do my girlfriends na. You see, like Mincha no more. The 13 million if it is allocated to the players, it's none of my problem. But why will a management committee member go and take $63,000? It's like, let somebody convert that money into CDs for you. Do you know how much? That is in millions going on.
Yeah,
like 300 to 400 million, say 500 million. What are you going to do in America?
So and
then they will give you 63,000.
So a management member.
You see, in some countries, I think in Egypt, before you join the management committee, they will ask you for your work and everything. So they know that you are not entering into football to make money, but you are there to actually give out your advice and expertise on how to progress the national team. But here they are entering to make money. That's why any money that's coming from FIFA, the ones for development and everything, it counts. Then they share, then they share into their pocket. Meanwhile, exactly. Meanwhile, the Moroccans that are getting their own, but they have their own jobs. They are using that to build their football up, but building a nice headquarters. And then our own GFA members went there, and then they open their mouth. Wow, look at that, it's nice. It's nice for you because those people did not spend their money sharing it. No, they are spending the money by using it and investing it. Meanwhile, you go and take some 5 gallons of paint, go and paint the wall, and then you say you are investing FIFA's money. Is that what?
Yeah, prom. Got a man soccer of SNS. How many years?
It's been years since you teach time. All the name isn't your time. Since their time.
Just recently, I said development.
It's just plenty. The AstroTurf they did this thing. They buy it on credit.
But a co tournament. Yeah, sisters can they are come Black Stars. It's like that. Ben go see that Ben.
And they be sorry no.
And they be sorry no.
They be free their sorry ma. Because me my biggest fear is that now no Monday no make say Tuesday catch them say Ben I told you guys that a form of our players a will form majority of individual players now you feel say you don't call World Cup and meet mark or ye BP no a will form and we can't perform unless magic or luck. Because if you go to England, if you go to Croatia, no matter what I say, look at money when you can experience quite a
yes.
No matter what I say, Ivan Perisic, the experience was so.
So if Pinsty wants to talk about experience, he could have used the players that actually played in that competition like 2 or 3 times. Like Modric, that is the experience he could have brought. But as Yeboah said, only few. Party, Jordan,
any Jordan.
There was that was
Jordan Penobit, like I said, among other players.
2014.
Yes. Are they bringing their local league experience to the World Cup? Which experience is he talking about?
It is episode 4 and you have more you have your guess, but you need we are. My better say when you can't see time World Cup time no beso. It's in virtual the woman Ocha ye better so I tell you watch 8 to 10 ye beba na aka ye call UEFA Champions League no omutu no omutu omu ye Chelsea supporters omu ye Chelsea fans omutu no omutu ya na no ame me kan say Chelsea PSG sanhia atom ba ko no minka erem dia minka atom Muniasan. Atom.
Oh, that so you are not inside. So what are you?
It was a person that here. Okay, now me told me media one. Atom. A rim. Atom.
Ayula.
Atom. A rim.
I mean, necessary to
a rim. Atom. A rim. Atom. A rim. Atom. A rim.
You ever show
a rim. Atom. A rim. Atom. A rim. It's any Kenya Michavati. It's in the Sampa. UEFA Champions League, no, next draw no run of 16 aba. Nina just Sampa, Yabina, and so Edawa with the Yashay. Na Yampo and S features no so na Abidjan Fombra. Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea, Ebebo, Real Madrid versus Man City, Newcastle versus Barcelona, Bodo and Glimt versus Sporting CP, Galatasaray, any Liverpool, Atalanta, any Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, any Spurs, Leverkusen, any Arsenal, Real Madrid, Man City, Meshiada, Chelsea. The last time Chelsea PSG share no PSG 3. What it? Na say net here. My na mimko Chelsea fan papa Patrick. Draw number. Say oh it's yam kwai.
To me nya me pen no. And abemu. Yes, nya me pen menya. But one thing I want you to know is what the Chelsea performance in the league. To on the Champions League performance one. Obey mistake.
Me mistake.
Yes.
Me and natural for mistake.
Obey
and
mistake.
PSG for no.
They are already asa. When they say you go see PSG no.
At all.
Mistake.
A rim. It don't enter. At all. A rim.
At home. We had the two teams. Now me for Chelsea there. Chelsea this season in the Premier League. Say, yes, struggle kakra.
Mo form ninye.
Your form unye. Me betra ka say your form ne. That's why I say position e dano is okay. A dream. Say next season, best qualify for Champions League. Now meeting PSG. Say na odi kanka. Enu mo ehia.
Mo show mo miensa.
Obi a expect say Chelsea beat my area. I say PSG. Aside that, over new players, I assign it. I would team Joao Pedro, Neto, Garnacho, and the likes. Omunya young guys are phenomenal. And Champions League, one major tournament there, every player a dream is over there or Bobby. So meeting PSG. And I bet you say you are ready to die for the team or not. So what am I saying?
Matthias.
You need PSG previously. Club World Cup. It's almost 3.
Ne coach me.
But it's the same place.
Oh, maybe me I go at it. Ne coach me.
Meba. Say all the coaches and I compare. Meet me, I can say, Rosinha say, he's not that experienced in terms of coaching. But this is the time for him to also what? Make his name.
Okay.
So what I say? Di Matthew Munyabe Omudieko. Morido Muabe Omudieko. But he was able to finish it. Was Obi starting when to maybe
was a Bayern Munich.
Yes. Look at it. One Bayern Munich. If Rosinha will still be the coach of this club.
I said they were a coach and I said I bear 5-7 years and more money contract.
What is terminated contract?
We did the same to Porter, so
it's with terminated contract.
We can still start
with terminated.
Yes. But it doesn't mean that we have to let you serve the whole 7 years.
Money PS can more questions baby, but yet Mr. Nyame don't watch me questions pa. If you compare Rosinha and ni form or buy any games or ball. So to me share Burnley, I don't need Burnley and Kobo draw near that there. PSG forces suffer, but we're a different ball game together. Do you think that game money PSG for Kobo America I'm sure 3? Sa form no. That kind of technical man or judge any Liam, much match a PSG view. Because me who say we bet Messi.
In the medical car say, in the medical car say, Ode your performance in the Premier League. I compare your performance in the Champions League. A big mistake. PSG. Playing a Champions League a different ball game. In the Premier League, as it stands now, na yard. Benyo one was a bit match PSG.
Chelsea team.
In the 2 legs, yes.
Chelsea team beat PSG.
Yes.
Mutim way.
Yes.
Who underrated your power?
I didn't mean some Mutim and said that Nibia.
Sir Bodo and Glint, it's me actually. Man City.
And
Chelsea
ni
Bodo. Anytime Milan in
Asifwa. Me ba mama ka say nso. Mutim mi mu ko shia Bodo beshem.
Don't me say.
I'm telling you. We are not Inter Milan.
No.
Okay.
Bodo and Glint to me say Chelsea.
Bodo a say Man City ni Atletico mu pa say. Ene mu ko shia Bodo beshem.
Don't me say.
Na Mutim bi ko Mutim mi say na.
Mark sign baby wall.
Yen can no cresse current form. Any ball a ye ball. Chelsea ni Bodo be Chelsea.
Say Inter Milan akokran old men.
Forget about Inter Milan. No man share event is a Man City.
Man City that's artificial terms.
So they are
not familiar.
Iti musu moko wa sa no mo ni be yam.
We will spell Bodo and Glint for them. Both
Chelsea the lap and Pedro na mo kwa go say go.
Oh, shall say your defenders be or I go see more magic.
It's like playing the Champions League very different.
Iti ko as a big team season way. Me dey nanka me purchase ni Bodo. Me
Nkanka me ni beje.
Everyday nanka me purchase ni Bodo. Nanka Bodo for no ayem hwejuma kamu be hu.
Na ni aye o Champions League e bi na Bodo aye.
Na
squad Bayern Munich, Barcelona and like and be na Bodo aye.
Interesting. Munye Real Madrid kwa ya shen. Real Madrid kwa ya shen. Pape time of Strasbourg mo ya de oni PSG but 3 we hono e different
head to head. So if somebody is using Strasbourg to face PSG, imagine what he would do in Chelsea.
Different. On a way league game different.
Certain match is not far.
With the nyese bia me here is but as am Chelsea fans krom ha mukasasa this season Luis Enrique
enye kasao Luis Enrique yenim ni ayeka
mate with the years
yenim ni ayeka was Champions League no
draw the doors with to the kuma enye as Chelsea they no person kasa say ada we patch mo fan to so man Real Madrid Man City and na after other games you know the bobo so na o chan e be any time ni aka wasem
Real Madrid Man City yeah
almost statistics
2022 Man City has Real Madrid 4-3. That's first now we compare Man City performance this very season and the inclusion of some other players or matter though players are not on warm Real Madrid they share be na FM there are other new inclusions. Man City under Pep Guardiola. The beer to me see.
Okay. Oni abelu and Babisia.
Yes. Hey. It is how compare in terms of coaching. Who compare Abelo and Man City. Who's experience near there? Huge.
Watch Jose Mourinho. Experience Jose Abelo watch.
Mourinho says here the taxes ni asan. The taxes ni asan.
Mourinho taxes asan.
Asan. Mourinho time of picking for any other got the Champions League, any time they got the Champions League. Oba Real Madrid by Gini dia Ekoi. Say baby Benfica.
The FC Porto G. Oba Chelsea will be the Champions League.
Oba Madrid.
Oba Madrid.
Ben, and that honor. I can't 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
So let's start from Man City. All right, so Real Madrid supporters, and is he one of their board directors is even angry that they are meeting Man City again. He said almost every season they meet Man City. So you see, Rudiger has played against Man City more once played for Real Madrid than playing against Man City when playing for Chelsea. That is how much they made. So I think it's not becoming like a league game in the Champions League between Man City and Real Madrid. But don't forget they met in a group stage and Man City defeated Real Madrid when Xabi Alonso was the coach. But this is a different Real Madrid. They don't rely much on tactics and passing. They rely much on individual brilliance. And Man City also this season, their form is indifferent. So it's difficult to call who will go through. And Semenyo will also be making his Champions League debut in the round of 16 against Real Madrid, because in the earlier ones he was not registered. But in this one, he and McGahey has been registered. So head to head, they met 15 times, 5-5-5 for all of them. So it is difficult to decipher and break down who will win this game. But you know, as I said, Real Madrid always struggles against teams that are more tactically inclined. That is why they struggled against what's the name, Barcelona last season. And we know Pep, he is more tactically inclined than Arbeloa. So if you want to use individual brilliance, then unless they call on their passion and maybe they juju that save them in the Champions League to navigate this particular game. But I see no way Real Madrid might have a chance against Real Madrid. And coupled with the fact that Man City is playing away first. And so you see the draw, it favors who plays away first. Because if you go away, then you lose minimally. Maybe 1-0, 2-0. You can come and overtake at home. We can use Atalanta's case as a case study when they lost the first leg and they came. So in this game, it's very difficult to decipher, but City have a slender advantage. Now, Chelsea PSG. As Patrick rightly said, Chelsea tend to raise their game anytime they meet a bigger opponent. You know, and then the bigger opponent also expands to play. But if they meet the smaller ones are a bit compact. But you meet the bigger ones, they also open. So there's more space for the Chelsea players to operate. In the head-to-head aspect, PSG have a slight advantage. But as you can see, coach-wise, Rosini and Enrique have the same head-to-head as 3-3. Now, this particular game, the Chelsea players needs to be psyched up. This is not time for them to be doing dilly-dally. That is why we know the Chelsea need Kopama to step up. They will need everybody to step up. And PSG at home this season, they drew to Newcastle, they drew to Monaco. Most of their wins came away from home. So at the Parc des Princes, they are not that dangerous as they used to be last season. So as I said, all the those who that will go through favors those that are playing away first. Newcastle, Barcelona, I don't know what to say. If Barcelona persists with that their high line, then I will say Newcastle will do something. Sporting, Bodo are now everybody's favorite team. It will be very difficult for Sporting, but Sporting also playing some devastatingly good football. Galatasaray, Liverpool, Liverpool will just be too much for Galatasaray. Galatasaray tend to struggle against English teams. Atalanta, Bayern, this is a no match. The disparity between these two teams are huge. Atletico Madrid, Spurs, these are two unserious teams. Yes, they are serious. You know, the Champions League might be Spurs' only hope of silverware this season. Atletico Madrid, they might want to go one bit further. So it's very difficult to call on that one. Leverkusen, Arsenal are just the firepower. So as I said, in the section of Bodo, all the away teams have a chance. To do something. You go away, just make sure that you minimize the amount of goals that will be scored against you, and then everything will be cool.
All right, I was for Nessa Yedibesi answer, and Yamiad Mocha, Yabeba Abetua, so Kama Ghana Premier League Webaso or Cha. Now, if the other leagues in Arsenal, Chelsea, Sunday 4:30, Yabeka was a big game. Arsenal, Chelsea, big game. It's the way Ocha Champions League, you know, you the start here now for the.
We will spoil Arsenal title charge. No, but I just want to let you know.
You matter. Same crap. It's a point they say about Blasters Money Committee. Say Randy Abene chairman, Stephen Appiah, and so your vice chairman in charge of player relations.
It's $10,000. Appiah benefits $3,000.
Someone Abuabere your operations that way. Moses Amapaka and so Richard Essentially
Sika Bifie.
Ono in charge of special. It's nipa makoma 5 fee.
$10,000 or maybe.
Packers are called Red Cup.
Randy Moses Ama Packers.
Look, don't be surprised about this time. The body is even their accounts already.
They say Randy Abeju or Coco Bono or Gio or Metuti no Asaji or Blasters or Gio Baby Mienza. Yes, I say, and you asked the only BBI here. I know what baby. Yeah, in terms of my face here, Muncho Bina and Cobench or Bina.
So I want to greet my good people. First of all, I want to greet Acoustic Music. Yes, Acoustic is watching us live from USA. I want to greet Don Dada. Okay. And then I also want to greet Christian. He is an acoustic. So I greet all these three people.
All right. Patrick.
So my main chat, yeah,
still cry as a vim of
he does not want to greet Harriet. I don't know why he does not want to greet Harriet. Chia Harriet na enko.
Okay. With your Harriet. Yes.
I was away fancy at that Enfa and Koma and say wow try on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok baby as that Enfa Koma being Fa Koma team yina na say Robert Gideon na face so Mauli baby tay atu Sam and our face no K ba kope Newton and so boy RM and so boy when team de bia mo boy nyanya better yet to be women able to form we chiri on ma almost so a boy kama say can be na anya the fa che na yi na so ye pe say ye football ni ye sports enso ekoyi enso nyame adomo tra 8 to 10 am global sports so ishia na fans ye din komo ni a pese mo na ni na mo nyame adoma ye di call weekends afi Monday ya ba say Monday to Friday Tuesday and Thursday 3 to 4 na afi Monday Wednesday and Friday 3 to 5 na mi so mi team ni omna mo ti ha no to be toya enye so be to mi nko a be transfer fee ni draw so yes you board by year something million euros what I say to beto ya o be brepa me dey the champions last da emfa ko nyame adoma o chan 8 to 10 am shall global sports so ya kramo and enumre.
Hello viewers, Marego TV brings you the latest news in the world of sports, both foreign and local news. Marego TV brings you quality presentation, good analysis, and better discussion segment. Catch Marego Sports Center Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Marego Global Sports every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Join me, Champions Live, and my crew as we delve into matters arising in our sports fraternity. Follow our social media handles: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Marego Sports, the best from the East.
Every morning brings a new opportunity, new conversation, and a new beginning. Wake up to the power of information, inspiration, and entertainment on Marego TV's morning show, The Morning Dew. Join me, Nana Soyo, as I engage policymakers, entrepreneurs, farmers, youth leaders, and people in the neighborhood shaping our nations, dissecting into issues that matters most in our communities and beyond. This is where your voice is heard. This is where your community is celebrated. This is where Ghana connects. Remember to join us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Locate Marego TV at Akuse Junction, Okwenya, off the Tema Akosombo Highway. Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Hello viewers, Marego TV brings you the latest news in the world of sports, both foreign and local news. Marego TV brings you quality presentation, good analysis, and better discussion segment. Catch Marego Sports Center Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Marego Global Sports every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Join me, Champions Live, and my crew as we delve into this arising in our sports fraternity. Follow our social media handles: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Marego Sports, the best from the East.
Every morning brings a new opportunity, new conversation, and a new beginning. Wake up to the power of information, inspiration, and entertainment on Marego TV's morning show, The Morning Dew. Join me, Nana Soyo, as I engage policymakers, entrepreneurs, farmers, youth leaders, and people in the neighborhood shaping our nations, dissecting into issues that matters most in our communities and beyond. This is where your voice is heard. This is where your community is celebrated. This is where Ghana connects. Remember to join us on all our social media handles: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Locate Marego TV at Akuse Junction, Okwenya, off the Tema Akosombo Highway. Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Marego TV, the new experience with great insights.
Hello viewers, Marego TV brings you the latest news in the world of sports, both foreign and local news. Marego TV brings you quality presentation, good analysis, and better discussion segment. Catch Marego Sports Center Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Marego Global Sports every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Join me, Champions Live, and my crew as we delve into matters arising in our sports fraternity. Follow our social media handles: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Marego Sports, the best from the East.
Every morning brings a new opportunity, new conversation, and a new beginning. Wake up to the power of information, inspiration, and entertainment on Marego TV's morning show, The Morning Dew. Join me, Nana Soyo, as I engage policymakers, entrepreneurs, farmers, youth leaders, and people in the neighborhood